That's what happens when you slip down the stairs. Whew. Right, better get on with the shot then. That's not easy, getting a tin bath up the stairs. Hope I didn't wake the neighbours, but I'm going to wake the neighbours a bit more because you join me on the top of my staircase here at Vobes Towers, and today I'm going to be placing a hole in the wall here that looks down on the stairwell because I want to put a hook in and hang the tin bath over here. Yes, hanging a tin bath. I wonder if that's a good name for a video. Better than hanging a person, of course. Right, I need the drill bit, 10mm drill bit, I need the hook to go in, I need a raw plug which I've got, and I need a tin bath. A bit of electricity, bit of a loud noise, vzum, and in we go. The gadgets I'm going to be using in this episode include electric power drill. I don't have one of those battery operated ones. I do wish I had one. I'm going to invest in one sooner or later because there's so many do-it-yourself things in the house to do. I've seen people like Tim, he'd have one for doing the drilling and a second one for doing the screwing, so he didn't have to keep changing the bit. But I don't need to do any screwing on this one, it's just drilling. The screws are on the hooks. Talking of which, the hooks, here they are. They come with their own raw plugs, 10mm. I needed a drill. I had to nip over the road to the wood yard to see if they had a masonry drill in 10mm, which fortunately they did. It was about £3.60 or something, so you know, it's expensive for one job, but bound to use a 10mm sooner or later, so I shall keep it safe. And finally, my little drill bit collection of stuff that was sent in by Welshman Jason Patrick. Thank you, Jason. I've been using this throughout the whole bits and bobs that I've been doing here, along with obviously Tim and Craig. When they were here, they were using their own gear, but the odd bits that I do myself, I'm using your little Bosch set, which comes with a whole load of masonry drills, wood drills, metal drills, and various spanners and yeah, the screwy things, whatever you call them. But the biggest drill, masonry drill in there is 8mm, and the thing I need here definitely says 10. So let's put that in, drill a series of holes, slowly small, getting bigger and bigger until we've got the 10mm in, bung in the raw plug, screw it up, and then see if the hook will hold the tin bath. Right, I think it's going to go about there. It's going to drop down, maybe I should hang it about here. It's going to stick out about this far, and I don't want it to bang anybody's head, but I think that is going to be about the right drop, maybe somewhere there. Now, I don't like drilling into masonry, but I had to do some recently. You may remember, I don't know if you do, in the previous video I made a plate rack, and I know somebody said, well, it won't work. As soon as you get it on the wall, it will only take a saucer. That was in the comments. Well, it's on the wall and I've mounted it. I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. How about that? And I tell you, it works a treat. I'm so thrilled with it. It's lovely. More on that perhaps a bit later, but let's get back to the job in hand. I'm going to try there, see what happens. So I've got a small drill to begin with, and I've got to lean over here. I certainly don't want to fall in, but this will brace me. Let's see what goes on. Oh. The drill's got stuck. It's obviously come untightened. Let's just give it another go. Okay, let's change the drill bit, slightly bigger one. these old walls are very flaky. The plaster itself, I mean, it's probably original, I imagine. This house was built in 1875, so it just comes to dust. I could never take the wallpaper off because I think that's what's holding the plaster up. And that's quite a big old drill to go in there, so it has made a bit of a mess. However, this is quite a chunky, and it needs to be, a raw plug. So I'm going to place that in, and hopefully when the hook screws into it, it'll open up and secure itself. It's gone in certainly deep enough, so we'll bung that in and see if it works. That's gone in quite smartly. And so now for the hook. It's moving. It is actually moving round, so I'm going to see if I can get it a little bit in first to see if it will grip. There we go. And tighten it up. Hopefully, yeah, it's still, that feels quite loose actually. I have tightened that. It's not going to come out. The force is downwards. I may not have needed that 10mm because it's kind of opened up a bit, but it is there. I'm not 100% certain about it, but provided the tin bath isn't moved on it up and down many times, we might be all right. I could tighten it a bit more maybe. I can't, I don't want to try pulling it laterally outwards. The weight is going down. I think what we need to do is get the tin bath on it and see if I can hook it on there, which will be a bit of a fun thing in itself. Right. The tin bath itself has these very handy handles. So if we're lucky and I don't drop this, there it is. Now, there's quite a bit of weight on that. It's not really wide. I could put a second one in a bit further and hang it on two. Maybe that's a good idea. But for the moment, there it is. So the next question is, will I bang my head as I come up and down the stairs? It just clears my head. I don't want to bang it because if it'll lift off the hook. So maybe, yeah, possibly the second hook might be a good idea. Okay. Right. Well, in the end, I have fitted two hooks on here. And now it's a lot more secure. In fact, when I went to put the second one in, I couldn't get the drill to go more than an inch. And then the hooks are much longer. I kept hitting something really solid. No matter how much the hammer drill tried to penetrate, it just wouldn't go. So in the end, I gave up on that, and I've lifted them up a couple of inches so I could get both hooks in. They're very strong. And then I filled in the holes of the other two with a little bit of poly filler. So probably won't even see it, and you can't even see it from here, so that's great. It means it's raised up even more, so I won't bang my head on the bottom. So that's really handy. I'm very pleased with that, and that is secure. But before I go, I've got another couple of items to show you which are associated with the tin bath and would probably look quite nice hanging up on that wall. Now, to get on that height, I'm going to need a ladder and a lot of bravery. But let me show you first what I've got. Well, here it is. Here's the thing I was mentioning. A washboard, ladies and gentlemen. An old-fashioned washboard with a glass surface that you would rub the clothes up against. Acme British. That's what I like to see. I guess it must have slotted onto something because there's these little ridges on the inside. Maybe it's slotted onto, I don't know, some sort of washer of some description, but that's it. It's a beautiful piece of British history from the old days, and I will be giving it a go to see if I can wash clothes against it, but I think it'll look lovely up there on my wall of curiosities from the old days. So that's one item. The other item that I've got, and it says made in England, carefully put that down to the side, is this. What is it? No, it's not an aerial for a portable television. None of that. It's not a tennis racket that you would play a game with. It's not even a ukulele. When I'm cleaning, you know what's. No, you can balance it on your finger, no doubt, like this. Yay. Or on your chin. It's a carpet beater. It's a lovely wire carpet beater, and it says on the here, Cleany Ease. Or is it Clean Easy? That's what it says. And on the back it says made in England, and I love it. And I acquired these from a friend who wanted to be nameless, so thank you. You know who you are, but thank you so much for donating that to the cause. Brilliant stuff. So I will give that a whirl. When I get a carpet in the kitchen or a rug, I can hold it up, bang, 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 and beat the living daylights out of it. Well, there we go. That's my little video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got the bath up. I will get to hang those. I need some brackets for those to get on the wall, but the wall of curiosity hopefully will build up with a few things from the old days, like a little museum piece. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up, and if you want to support the channel, which would be fantastic, go to baldexplorer.com, and there you'll see ways in which you can help keep these videos coming. Till next time, bye-bye. Bow, 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 down. Bow, 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 down, bow. Hey, turned out nice again, isn't it? Very nice.